I feel we might be completely losing the plot when it comes to influencer marketing at the moment. At best, brands are really asking to be in the first 3 seconds. At worst, they're asking to have their logo literally put on the first 3 seconds, or like rinse and repeat hooks, which means that campaigns just become hundreds of creators saying the same exact thing. I do understand the reason why brands are doing this. It's because they've had data around the fact that most people scroll in the first 3 seconds. But the reason that you're working with creators in the first place and good creators is because they're going to be able to get people's interest and get their attention, especially their audience, which is the audience you have the data about and the audience that you want to tap into. I also find it's making it really difficult to secure those longer term partnerships because we have this kind of tension of delivering what the client want, but also delivering something that works. So I co-own a talent management business, and we have done hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of brand partnerships in the last few months alone. Here's a couple of things that I think could help you if this is an issue that you're running up against in your own brand partnerships. Firstly, it's to really know your numbers. One of the ways that we're able to kind of negotiate these edits is by being able to justify the point at which you're mentioning the brand. And that looks like knowing your watch time, knowing your drop-off time. So if your average drop-off time is 30 seconds, then you have up until 30 seconds to mention the brand. And you can really justify that. And a lot of the time brands will kind of come around to that. Secondly, and this does work better for physical products, but it can work well for other products as well, can you just show yourself using the product earlier on in the video, and then you can talk about it later on in the video? This is something that we find is a great alternative, especially to brands who are like insisting on putting their logo in the first 3 seconds. So yeah, those are a couple of tips, but I would actually love to hear from influencer marketers, their perspective, because sometimes I just can't understand why you wouldn't just run this content as ads and then have different briefs for creators, because they're doing two different things.